Hey, I'm upgrading the tractor barn with a floor. Stay tuned, I'll be right back. Hey, welcome back to Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. I'm your host, Jerry Hansen. I built this tractor barn out of a portable carport frame. I just put metal over it. Check out the video I did for, well, there's a whole playlist and going into details on building this thing. Anyway, up until now, I did not have a solid floor. As you can see, it's just, I laid gravel in there, which I thought was sufficient enough. But it created some problems. One of the main problems is that it allowed a avenue for which rodents can get in, and they built nests in my tractor. Yeah, they wrecked my tractor, so I ended up having to send my tractor off to the shop, and it's still down there. It's been a month, almost 2 months that they've had it. But we're trying to get it fixed and get things balanced out on it because it needed the valves adjusted anyway, and I just don't do the valves. Checking out the interior, mainly the floor. Like I said, I leveled out the gravel. It's all level. Of course, obviously, the tractor barn, it regurgitated almost all of its contents that were on the floor out here, so I got them covered with tarps because we're now in the rainy season. And also, one thing I wanted to add was a vapor barrier down over the floor or under the floor. I've got this 10-foot by 20-foot poly tarp I'm going to be laying down. And then I've got these little end cuts of wood spaced out to where I want my beams to go. That's going to support the plywood floor. That's right. I'm putting a plywood floor in that's going to be sitting directly on top of the gravel, so the gravel will be supporting the whole unit in addition to the tarp. So I've got several pieces of plywood that's going to go down on here. I've got my timber I got down here already cut to go in, so let's get this thing put together and assembled. Okay, got the last piece to measure and cut and install. 42 and a half Yeah, this project actually came in under budget. I went down to Home Depot and purchased the supplies I needed. Lowe's didn't have in the warehouse locally. They had in other warehouses far from me, but I didn't feel like traveling and hauling this much load back to the homestead. But this floor cost me under $500. Yeah. That's including the screws. I just had to go down and buy more screws, but I managed to keep it under budget. And because I don't have any money right now, and this is a blessing because all the money I'm earning from my stuff that I'm earning money from is going towards debt. Becky and I decided that this year we're paying off debt. We have just a few more to go, and we'll be free of debt coming up. But what I figured out, I really needed to get this floor in because rats ruined my tractor. And my tractor's in the shop, and that's going to cost me a couple of $1,000 to get it fixed. And it's like, I don't have that kind of money, but to get the floor, I ended up cashing out my vacation pay. I work for the state of Oregon as a caregiver. Yeah, I'm 67 years old, folks, and I'm still working. I'm still employed. But I have that advantage, but I was able to cash out my earned time off, and I had enough to pay for the flooring and have a little bit left over to buy some organizers. Last screw, floor's done. Last screw. Woohoo! My knees are so sore. I'm getting so old. Oh, the floor is done. I'm so happy. I have almost a rodent-free place, but along the edges down there, there's some gaps, but I've got to fix for that. I went ahead and purchased some of this stuff. I've known that rodents won't chew through this, so I'm going to go ahead and fill in all the gaps and cracks around the edge of the floor with this stuff to keep even insects out. And hopefully I won't have that problem. Plus I'll have my bait in here. Yeah, it's the Jiffy. I use Jiffy corn muffin mix with honey because that seems to attract the rodents, and I mix it with equal parts baking soda, and that is still working for me. Some people complain that it doesn't work for them, so, well, I've got a video, I explain it why. Anyway. Watch that video. So much for trying to retire from the hospital. Well, I didn't want to retire anyway. I had to because of the vaccine stuff. Anyway, I'm your host, Jerry Hansen. This is Pine Meadows Hobby Farm, my tractor barn. I've got a floor in it. I am so pleased. I've got a garage. Yeah, watch the whole video. I go into detail, step by step, on how much material I use to put the tin up, what I use to put the tin up, and I explain putting the tin up this way, it gives it more rigidity and more durability because it doesn't collapse from snow loads. And folks, I've had lots of snow loads on this. And yeah, in fact, when I was on the roof, putting the roof stuff on, that I was about 200 pounds. So it held 200 pounds. So it could hold a snow load. Don't worry about it. Yeah, my project tomorrow is moving stuff back inside. As you could see, I said earlier in the video, the barn just regurgitated everything outside, and that way it clears it up. So I'm able to store more stuff in there and conveniently and keep the rats out of there. Yeah. So stay tuned for more videos. You can do that by subscribing, clicking that bell icon that alerts you to new videos as I upload them. Give me a thumbs up, share my videos on your social media platforms, helps me out. Remember, be safe, always be kind. I'll see you guys in my next adventure. I'm so glad this has been done because I am so sore. My knees hurt. Bye-bye.